Hello and welcome to the Insta Runners Roundup podcast with me, the Kilsyth runner Bob Burrow, and we've got Jase Wood, the Edinburgh runner. How you doing, Jase?
Hello. I'm good, mate. You?
I'm all good. Good weekend?
It was good, mate. Very wholesome. First properly wholesome weekend I've had in a long time. When I'm not at Georgia, obviously. So, it was good. Feeling refreshed, motivated, happy, good to go.
Very good. So I did notice that you were racing at the weekend.
I did make a return to racing with the wee 10k. It was a really good one, the Stirling 10k.
The Stirling 10k, organised by Central Athletics, part of the Scottish Road Racing Champs. I did not know that until I seen some of the frightening times that were being thrown about.
It was scary seeing the pace of the guys coming back. It wasn't a full on out and back exactly. But there's a part where you come back and run alongside each other. And I think the leader was coming back at me at 4k. So it was a fast one. I didn't realise it was Scottish Champs either until Pete Alexander mentioned to me. He pointed out a couple of guys that were absolutely that, because there's a couple of guys that recognised from the Scottish Athletics YouTube channel when they do the race, the pre-race, post-race interviews. I think the guy that won it might have been somebody that I've seen quite a fair bit of before. I can't remember his name though. But a speed machine on them.
Well, very good. So, how did your race go?
It was good. My chip time was 42.42, which in hindsight over the moon. I think if I'd done anything under 44, I would have been really happy with. I think my floor predictor was saying 43, 86 or something like that. So that was kind of my wee goal, my wee target was to beat that. And we've done that. In terms of the overall race, the organisation and the logistics, everything was absolutely superb. I thought the parking for everybody was, within 5 minutes maximum walk in the start area. The start area was kind of all in one wee cordoned off square. We've done it. We tents for bag drop. All the tables laid out for the post-race goodie bags. There was an alpaca. There was a bouncy castle, but unfortunately, like it burst, or the thing that blows it up broke. So it was just a really good kind of family orientated, really well organised. It didn't look like at any point anybody was struggling to understand where they needed to be and whatnot. So I absolutely, flawless start to the race. Got my pen is very well clear. Who was to be where. Got the start out. I think there was 1,200 people there, and it was honestly seamless. I think they've been doing it for a good few years from the conversations I've had with people, and it did very much come across that way. They've been doing it. Start race was mainly downhill for the first few K. I never went out too quick or anything. I kind of was sensible in what I was doing. I never felt like I was out of control. I kind of lost my legs a wee bit between 4 and 5, I think. And I think it just coming up to 7k. I kind of found a good couple of K in me. And then you come to the last hill on the last kilometre. And I'd been speaking to Morvan, Glennie, Morby G, about beating her time, and she was running up behind me on the last hill, and a guy that I'd just passed, he was like a spectator. He shouted, "Go on, Morvan." She said something about, "I'm trying to get him." So I heard that and absolutely bolted. The last 200 or 300 metres, I absolutely nailed it away from it. I didn't know where it came from, my legs, but I think I ended up hitting a 3:16 kilometre pace. So my last K ended up the fastest, a 4:07 kilometre, and a 10k uphill at the end. So that got me under my 43 minutes, so which it was good. Obviously,
so that 42 kilometre, see that motivation not to get past. So I had that the Canal Canter I done a few weeks back, and it was soaking, and it was coming up the must have been about, well, this would have been the 8K since it was a 9K race, but as I was like, right, am I going to put the big boy pants on and try and get past this guy? I don't want him to go back and take me, but I got in front of him, they had squelchy trainers on. Like, squelch, squelch, squelch. And the squelching started getting quieter, and I'm losing him. But, no, it's amazing how you can find something you don't want to get past at that last bit.
So I kept on kind of looking back, and I think she realised, oh, that's getting too far away from it at this point, because she was still maybe arguing it behind me. Maybe not that 15 years behind me when I heard the guy saying that. So obviously I've took off at that pace. And kind of, I'm glad I did, because as I said, it got me over the line, sorry, for under 43 minutes, which we're still got a good 2.5 minutes, nearly 3 minutes off the PB. So, but it's a step in the right direction. Obviously, at no point did I feel out of control, or I was running within myself or running too fast. So I was really happy with how it went. After the race, got an Empire biscuit, a caramel wafer, and a rubber duck, and a T-shirt actually, which is good, in my goodie bag. And I can hand on heart say that is the best goodie bag I think I've had for a race.
Mm-hmm. See, I meant to. This is not going to be a good story now. I seen the rubber duck thing, and I went, there's a story there. And all day I've been meaning to go and check what the story is about the duck, and I forgot.
You want me to tell you? Is this a pod story? Do you want me to
go for
explain it to you? So, and I read this yesterday. Somebody asked a question on Facebook, and somebody posted the answer in one of the running friends groups.
Mm-hmm.
Podfather is an Edinburgh-based company that they deal with computers in some way. And apparently it's coding, and there's apparently some term or training technique in coding that if you can explain it to a rubber duck, or if you can't explain it to a rubber duck, then you need to go back and look at your coding to make it more easy to understand. So it's just like I don't know what the best way word that would be, but it's just a rubber duck is the sign of easy coding, effectively. I think is the way they try to use it. There's like a wee mascot, I think, for the company. I think there's rubber duck.
So it's not everywhere. If you've gave your all on the race when you finish, that you're absolutely rubber ducked. Not that.
I bet that's been going through your head all day, and you wanted that to be there. You didn't even say you got a rubber duck.
Would never have guessed the coding story.
I would never have either. To be honest, I thought the Podfather was some kind of podcast that I'd never heard about until I seen that. So I'm glad that I'd actually seen that before you asked that question.
It's a well thought of race, been going on for a while. I hadn't heard of it until it was a few years back after the Stirling marathon carry on, where they took every money and cancelled it at the last minute. And it was not long after all the cancellation carry on when they posted up, oh, the Stirling 10K is coming out. And I was like, oh, that sounds like it's associated to that last race. And I said it on a Facebook group, and I get jumped on big time. This is no way associated with that shower. Yeah. And clearly not. I just say it was Scottish champs, flat and fast, pacers as well.
Yeah, actually, I forgot about the pacers. Every 10-minute intervals, I think. I can't even see a 45-minute. I can remember seeing a 40 and a 50 though.
Piper at the start as well, getting piped off.
There was actually. I forgot about that until now. There was.
Also, one thing that I hadn't seen before at a race, which I think is really good, is a 5K clock. Did you notice it?
I did. It was at the. You tend to go up this wee lane, but and that's why I knew I was at 4K when I seen the guys passing me. It was about 5 minutes before I seen the clock. I read about the halfway clock being there as well, and my plan was to set out for like 21:30 for the 5K, and it was round about that. If you take away obviously gun time to chip time, I think it would have been bang on that. I think I'm not too sure, but I definitely would have been far away. But no, honestly, see the wee touches like that. It was just one of the races that I just came away from it feeling that I never had any complaints, any moans. Even for 1,200 people in the car parking space they had all these different parts. I don't know some very well. I don't know what the buildings were that were there. There was a gym, there was a shopping centre, but it was, there was marshals, marshals, volunteers everywhere, kind of directing traffic in terms of who needs to go where. So 100%, it was good as well. So there's all of the guys who knew it, ended up meeting them. Pete, Alexander, Fiona Thompson, Jem Watson, Martin Vernon, and Adam Wicklow. So a couple of guys that I'd never met before as well. So that was again good to kind of catch up with them. But David Wright of Run Right, I spoke to David. I've known David for years, maybe over 20 years now. So speaking to him beforehand, and even had a bit of a tough week with his wee one. Hope he doesn't mind me saying, well. And I spoke to him. He had 31-37, which is a PB. Beforehand, he'd been a wee bit, because of the crap week building up, how he was going to go for him on the day. And he posted this morning. That's a dad's friend, because obviously he was running for the wee one.
Yeah.
And he was kind of saying it's amazing when you take your mind off. If you take your mind off the running, sometimes what you can actually do if there's greater things in your life that are going on and give you that push to get done. But 31-37 over that 10k is just mental. I think you'd say it about Kyle's time. 8 minutes or something, he finished 79.
Yeah,
It's the same as that.
Mate, how can you finish a 10k in that time and you're like so happy?
But it was the same as that 10k that I done. It was, I think, 17 minutes got you like 100th place or something.
Yeah.
It's just that when it comes to the champs, the Scottish champs, they're absolutely stacked. And it's just, there was people that I know that were running 33 minutes and they were all running that fast in a pack. I didn't even notice them until then. When we were getting our stuff on that. But nah, honestly, if I'm free every single year, it's another one that I find I would make a staple race that it'd be good to go. It was half an hour, 35 minutes on the road for me as well.
Yeah.
Easy drive, decent conditions by the way as well. Obviously, it's one of them conditions I'll make these days for you as well. In the rain, if anything, a wee bit drizzle for 5-10 minutes maximum. No wind and kind of overcast, so as such perfect conditions for the 10k when you're going to be kind of giving it all out for a portion of that. But really good. I don't know if I've got any more. Laura Lennon, sorry as well, she got me PB. Exact same chip time as me, 42-42.
Oh, fine. And all that for £23. I could see that. Not even the early bird was even cheaper than that, I think. But
I think you've obviously got your additions on top of that, so you can. It's one of them. I think you pay for your medal and your tea if you want it, which I think is a great idea. Rather than if you don't want a wooden medal, probably would say I would take the choice not to take a wooden medal if I could save a couple of quid. T-shirt was good. T-shirt was really good. Managed to get an extra large. And it fits me nicely. Good fit. Nice colours. Perfect. Happy days.
Yeah, I must admit I was getting FOMO at the weekend, seeing all the racing, because it wasn't only the Stirling 10k, the Great North Run was on as well.
Not the Great North Run yet.
It's seen quite a few people down there that I didn't know were doing it. There's a lot of, I don't know if it was Secret Squirrel, half the things that they were doing.
I'd kind of taken a wee note of who was doing it over the weekend. You had Darren Phillips, he got a wee PB. He's just Darren Phillips on Instagram. I think it was 1:36, which at that course is going to be a great time. Especially for a PB, if you're running the figures and you hit a 1:36, then 100%, because there is a bit of weaving, there's obviously traffic. The hill situation there, I think 1:36 is a great time for the Great North down there. Steph G and stuff. Again, that's her Instagram handle. Steph just went down, she loves it. I speak it during the week. I was trying to go and travel down with her when I was meant to be doing it. I'll get the trainer or she's going to give me a lift if I need a lift. And think it holds a wee special place in our heart in terms of I think she'll looked at it as something she could maybe do, and now she's I think she's done it 2 years in a row, and she was running with people somebody with cancer, who was still running, and she was saying how emotional and how powerful it is in terms of what people can do. Natalie Hunter, she went down and got a wee PB as well. Natalie's usually pacing these races, so I'm over the moon for her that she managed to actually go down and enjoy her own race. I know she does enjoy the pacing, but she absolutely loves it, I think, more than she does racing. But fair play her. Wayne McGibbon for Newton as well, got a wee course PB. And we had Leslie in the pacing. Leslie was pacing at 1:45, and looks like she had as always, a ball. Just doing anything. She's honestly unreal. I don't care how she does it. But fair play. She looked down. I think it was like pissing down her head the whole time as well, and she just looked like she was having her one-man party in there. Run about her phone that with a big backpack on. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it. Imagine, it's not pacing would be for me, because you can potentially, as much as you can obviously make people's day, you can potentially screw up people's days as well.
Yeah. Because I've seen a few, I don't want to name names, but I've seen the pacing's not easy. I've seen people on Instagram that have said, I'm doing the pacing, and they've DNF'd, because obviously they're panicked because it's not been going well and they've just bailed it.
If your legs, when you've got, I don't know how heavy the backpacks are with the flags and that on them.
Really lightweight.
I can imagine not just even a wee bit extra weight that if the running would potentially saved a hot day, it would throw you. And if it's a hilly course potentially, I personally just don't think I would want to put myself in that position to. I would make an arse of it. I kind of would. Something would happen to me. A fall over, or
it sounds like
hammy would go or something.
It sounds like something we need to try at some point. A nice gentle time, I think. I shouted to Neil Condé as well. I think that's his 5th. He loves it down there. He goes near enough every year. I don't know how he does it.
You had big personal best. I don't know, did they get in the telly this year?
Yeah, I seen him next to Anya Cullen. He said he was leading it for 5 seconds or something.
Little and large. I seen him going. I seen the video of him going off. I didn't know if that was the actual very start. I'm assuming the elites obviously went up the floor.
The elites were at the right, I think.
Oh, in fact, the elites have got a different finish line actually to the main race.
Yeah. Some boy, because I just seen the video, whenever the sound on, I was like, that's Anya, why is he pacing with Anya? He's got to blow up after about 200 metres.
I think he got a course PB though. I'm sure I've seen he got a course PB. But fair play, the big man getting himself on the BBC and that. That's probably a great part of it.
He's some boy. Are you going to also have you're going for Great North?
Yep, I double check. I put him for the ballot, but I should be able to organise a mandatory place. It's my child's free weekend. I'm going to organise the early doors so when I get caught with the £300 a night stuff. And again, put that probably as one to focus on for next year. See, sometimes I'm a bit SG and I want to focus on, or is it just a weekend away? I think it's probably better a weekend away. Enjoy yourself, enjoy the run, and have a few beers after the race. I think if you try to focus on a PB at that race, I think too many variables suddenly it can maybe not go your way. So I don't know if there's any point in stressing on it as much as you would need to if you're focusing on that or doing a training.
I'm in the ballot, but it's a bit like the Great Scottish. It's too hilly for a PB. It's not a fast course. Some people say it is a fast course, but when you're starting a big hill in St Vincent Street, it's not a fast course.
There's a couple of hills that are never ending as well, it seems. And if you're in a bit of traffic and try to navigate that, then you're always going to either have an additional mileage in your run, or you're going to slow yourself down try to make the shortest route. But I enjoyed the experience. It wouldn't stop me going down, not being the chance at PB and being slimmer than any other races. I would go down and definitely just enjoy the weekend. And I think there's a 5k, the 5k on the Friday and a mile race, I want to say, on the Saturday. So it'd be good, go down on the Friday. It's maybe a few quid in hotels and stuff like that. But if you could find something manageable cost wise, then I love it in Newcastle. I'm a Newcastle fan as well, so free takeover fan, by the way. I love it down there. Always have, always will. So now we'll see what's happening the next year. We should get sorted.
Yeah. I'll wait until I see if I've got in before I start messing with the hotels again, in case I don't get asked of it. I did London.
I would have even went down if I planned it better. I probably would have went down and still supported as well and just enjoyed the £300 hotel situation. But the time I thought was, I'm never going to pay that. I'd rather go away to Malaga for the weekend than for £300 to go to Newcastle, especially if it was raining. We also had our good friend and sometimes co-host, Mike Houston, running the Buddon 10k. The ultra runner can run, apparently, a 3:58 plus K, by the way.
And he's getting
42:45. 42:45 was impressive. I'm not going to lie, I didn't think he had that kind of speed in him. Given the fact that he obviously doesn't often road race. I think his first 5k was 21:15 or 21:17 or something. But it's for an ultra runner.
These boys can shift when they don't stop for food.
That
slows them down. Slows them down.
He maybe needs to think about that and do this 100 mile that he's doing. Just not eat, see if he can actually get a bit quicker. But that's his next one coming up. Local 100 this weekend yesterday, which he thinks a 100 mile is easier than a 10k, a flat 10k. By the way, the flattest 10k you can find. So
it's a different beast, isn't it?
As I think that's everything in terms of the weekend covered. What am I right in saying you've got Cumbernauld this weekend, or have we got anything else to cover?
Well, we had last weekend, just a quick shout out. We had Tyree Ultra, so I'm sure that's the very scenic running on the beach. 35 miler. We had Easy Mile Lane. I'm sure that's her first ultra. I'm sure she'll let me know in the DMs, give me a reason if it's not.
Loves a DM.
Oh, she scares me, Elaine, so she does, she scares me. And Stuart Milligan as well. He was on the island.
And he put in some pictures in the chat last night, and it looked unreal running across the beat.
Some good finishing pictures there, I'd imagine.
Yep.
We also had the Glenmore 24, which was also a 12-hour option. That was one of these 4-mile loopy jobs, 400 feet of elevation. That was up just east of Aviemore at Lochmorlock. £95 it was.
Wow.
Is that values for these things? I'm not an ultra guy. I don't know what you get for these things, but
so if it's anything in terms of when I went up to Loch Ness last year, the whole vibe and the support and the community aspect of it, and what you're getting, the length of time you're getting out of it, I would not have an issue paying that for Loch Ness.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what it's like up there in terms of the setup and things. I've not a proper look at much of the stuff that went on over the weekend. I did see somebody had like a disco thing going on. It's like flipping one of my Kev Craig was running fast. That looked cool. That's when made that going on. I'm absolutely up for that kind of banter and power. It looked like it was decent weather as well. They got from what I can see, I had a wee chat.
I hadn't even taken the day, and it was nice. Almost too nice. I don't know.
You can't even. It's one of them.
I mean, it could have been a bit cooler. I think some people were saying they got a few more loops in maybe if it was a bit cooler, but they were just sapped. But no, it's not a £95 makes the price of these things. It was after I took notes for Stirling. I was like, £23, that's good. And then I was like, £95. But if you're getting your camping and all this, I don't know.
You get your camping, it's in effect a 2-day event really, because you're there Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Or Friday, Saturday, whenever it was over, sorry. If you look at it in terms of what you're getting, how long you're getting for that, I wouldn't have any bother paying that kind of money for a 24-hour event.
But not rat race money anyway. It's
Considering you're paying,
Or-
you know,
that.
£43 or £48 more than this for the men's 10.
Did they get 10k?
It was, I think, £48 weight entry, £43. No, sorry, was that the half? That was Scottish half, sorry, telling lies. Scottish half ended up £43 for entry, £48 for weight. I think men's 10 is £33 and £38 for weight.
It's the same t-shirt and medal you get everybody year.
And you're running for, you know, obviously depends how far on the scale you are. You could be running for 40 minutes, the maximum of an hour and 10. Whereas there, you just kind of cover your camping spot. You've got, you know, they're probably using some of that money to cover some of the catering that's coming in.
True.
You know, the vans, obviously the vans will make the money there as well. I'm assuming, you know, there'll be something towards that. Then
Yeah, I'm just a tight arse. You can tell me.
probably.
Let me know, guys. But, I seen that. So with Lee Campbell was up there with Kev Craig, as you said, Jill Patterson and Stacey Quigley of the Cumbernauld on the Run with Rachel McPherson, Gary Dempsey. I was looking for the results. I can't see where they put them up on the socials. I was trying to get a good look at the names and stuff, but I could not find them anywhere. I don't know if they've just been emailed out to people or what, but I was struggling to find them. But well done, everyone. That's the 24-hour ultras is tough going with the old Lutz. I looked at the other show as well on that one.
I've never actually seen any videos or anything yet. You know, anybody doing those, but anything it was at night. So I'm not entirely sure.
No, I've seen a few videos of there's a bit of a hill in it. The first videos, everyone's jogging up it and all living life, and then towards the end, it was the hands on the knees, marching up it. But no, it's I don't know, I think there's going to be more and more of these kind of 4 mile loops because it's quite inclusive as well. Everyone can jump in and just do your own thing. It's not as if point to point. You need to get somewhere before you don't hit your checkpoint and you're out. It's a good way to dip your toe into these ultras if that's your thing.
We also had, I've just remembered this now, mate, we actually had Nicky Sheridan up at Auchterarder. I think it was other guy, the Press Flea Run Club, were up there as well. I think Nicky done the double dare.
I wasn't the chili one. No, that's something different, isn't it?
No, that's another one. Nicky done the double dare. I'm just trying to get the information upon it because I was speaking to her about it. Can you see yourself? She's done the double dare, and it was like three medals, and they all kind of looped in together.
All right.
They were quite cool, actually. The medals are. I'm not entirely sure what time it was. I think it's a 10k then a half marathon the next game day. I'm sure Mike done that one with Rachel last year, if I remember correctly. But that looks a good wee day as well for what I've seen. That a lot of them had it. Nicky was quite busy on the socials at the weekend up with our stories, so everybody was there. I think that jump past stage and stuff was MCing up there. I think it's quite a another well organised event with a lot of people that go and enjoy it for the looks of it. And the weather seemed to be fine up there. I think in only Edinburgh that was dull at the weekend.
Actually, I was out running on Saturday night. It was probably too hot time I get out my run, then maybe my long run, but to kind of cut it short about 10k's, my knee was kind of not pleasant. So just thought I'd be sensible and just walk it back in, but nothing, I don't think I seemed to be worried about it. I just didn't really want to risk it. I'll see what it's like tomorrow.
Well, you've got a big race coming up, don't you?
Well, I started off as a big race, and the closer it gets, I'm like, look, maybe I just take it easy. And I was, one point today, I was going to make it a long run. I was going to just
up away you go.
And then I'm just shite bagging it.
Aye, exactly.
Which is what we do. The closer we get to it, even coming up, how are you feeling for the race today? I'll just take it easy today, and silly. I'll go once the gun goes. I'll go. Is it?
What's the race Cumbernauld 10k? Give me a wee bit info about it because I've never seen this one before.
Cumbernauld 10k, even though I'm sure it always comes in at 9.98 or It's one of those ones. But it's the local North Lanarkshire Leisure run. It starts at Broadwood Stadium. Anyone that knows the area heads out towards the Iron Brew Factory, down and round a wee sneaky hill back up to Broadwood Lock and round back in. Yeah, it's fine. I think I came in at £24 entry.
That's all right.
Everyone else managed to get the 50% discount code that was ticking about, apart from me by the looks of it. I can't.
What are you getting for your £24?
A bib. I think there used to be t-shirts once upon a time, but I don't think there's t-shirts anymore. And a medal. I'm sure you get a medal at the end. But it's one of these medals, it goes in the... There's some medals get hung up and some medals go in the drawer. I think it's just a drawer medal.
Just to kind of eat it off that, did you see the medal that Ryan got for that Kilmacon half marathon?
Yeah,
looks like something you can have.
High what you like up there.
That's exactly what I say to you. Looks like something you get supposed to. Sorry, Cumbernauld, thank you.
Yeah, I'm the king. Well, for know some people, if that's your big race, it's what it means to you, I suppose, because I've got a few Eccleside runners. It's going to be their first 10k, so the medal's going to mean a lot more to them. So, that's what it is. But no, they've got Pacers as well, and the Pacers this year have got flags. Last year the Pacers had t-shirts on, which if you're in a big crowd,
I don't know, 10k, it's already strappy or something. There's in a park run, but
I don't think there was much thought put into that one last year. And the start, it was a 3-2-1 goal, and no one was kind of organised into places with the Pacers and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not as fit as what I was last year, but I said I'll just go and give that a crack.
What's the goal? What's the target?
So what is it? My Garmin's got me at 46:30 something, which I should be beating.
I told you so.
If I'm not, I'm going to pull out my sore knee card. But I'm going to go out about 45. If I can get under 45, I should be.
What's your recent 5k? What's a recent 5k time?
22:30. I was wearing my gifted Brooks. Not.
If you've done that in 22:30 and you're wearing them, then I would hope that you could maybe knock that off and you're probably in park run with your thumb. I'd be hoping that you could knock that into low 22s or high 21s. That doesn't correlate to a 46-minute 10k, so then give me it. Nah, not having that.
See, Garmin takes into account, of course.
Garmin, listen, my core said 43 something, and I beat that, so I don't know what you hear in 46.
Get the fumes off the Iron Brew Factory. Roundabouts and stuff like that. I'm looking forward to it. I remember last year, I was quite nervous before the Cumbernauld 10k, and I was, I don't know what I do. I think it was Ryan that came up to me. He's like, it's the Cumbernauld 10k, mate. It's not the Olympics. Calm down. And I was like, just go it now. Just run it. Do you know what I mean? I was getting all wound up. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to start it. And he was looking at me as if,
you can always trust him for just a one line or one advice. You just feel like, that's you're bang on. He's absolutely bang on.
Bring it back down. Just go out and enjoy it.
Well, that's all we can do, mate. I'm racing at the weekend as well, so I've got that last mile, which we covered in the last pod.
Good luck for that.
I didn't ken what to even try and target. I'm just going to run as fast as I can. I'll blow up.
Would you start off balls out, or would you
balls out?
Build it?
Nah, I'm just like, go for it. Just go for it, mate. What's the point? It's no. I'm just doing it for the novelty, I think, and the fact that it's just 5-10 minutes from the road to me. I think my PB within a race is 5:52 for a mile. So,
did you see Josh Kerr doing?
He
Go strong and then just kick.
He done.
Toying with him,
but don't know what the technicalities of that. But his second half split is absolutely absurd.
That was in Black Horse either.
No, I've got this as well. It's doing up, down again. So it doesn't count for the world record. It doesn't meet the elevation criteria for it. That eligibility, he just done it. I think it was Dusseldorf or Frankfurt or something. Dusseldorf, I'm sure it was. But that was 3:47, and Josh Kerr just done that at 3:44. So there's a good video on YouTube on it for the Total Running Productions or something that they cover the split, because the way they do this is you get a halfway leaders bonus. So basically, obviously, to try and drag a race out, for like say Josh Kerr wants to sit for 800 and then go. They get guys that obviously want the bonus, but they still need to run under 4 minutes. So if you're leading 800 and you can get under 4 minutes, you don't get the money. So you need to then obviously try and
Gurley or something. He was pushing for the halfway.
Actually, there's two boys that are absolutely hammering it at halfway, and then Josh Kerr and some other boy just come right up behind them. But then Josh Kerr wins by 5 seconds, which is over a flat mile is absolutely wild.
It's great to watch. But so that's what I want you to do at the weekend.
I'll go for it. I'll go for Josh Kerr's not an official world record.
Well, have a good one, and we'll get a wee catch up next week and see how we go on.
I think that'll be the plan. Another wee one next week. Try and make these a wee bit quicker. Cumbernauld last mile review and a wee men's 10 preview.
Yes, sounds good, mate.
Perfect, sounds good. I'll probably speak to you in about 10 minutes, mate. Bye.
I love you. Bye.
Cheers.